taken it from me.
I saved you from yourself.
I showed you everything here. The barren places and the fertile ones.
And I thanked you.
Right. You gave me Nanya. Wait, what does Nanya mean again?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, it means nothing.
Oh.
Like, you gave me nothing.
Why don't I just say nothing?
I'm not using a Mauritian word, it's Creole.
Oh, I'm not sure it's right for me to. I'm not Mauritian.
Oh, it's a colonized story, but universal. You could play Caliban bringing your own background into it, but just also with stuff from everywhere, so it's, you know, universal.
So maybe I could say nada instead of no.
Yeah, that works.
No me has dado nada. I just started.
Oh, sorry. I told you the name of the sun and the moon.
You put me in chains. I work your plantation day and night. Ooh.
What is it?
I'm playing a slave. Do you know how many times we've seen an indigenous woman playing that kind of subservient role?
I think Caliban's been subservient. I mean, he's challenging Prospero's authority.
Playing a slave doesn't feel right.
We can swap roles if you want.
You don't mind?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, do you want a hat? You took it from me.
I saved you from yourself.
I showed you everything here, the barren places and the fertile ones.
And I thanked you.
Right, you gave me Nonni.
Yo te enseñé el nombre de las luces que iluminan el día y la noche.
You put me in chains to work your plantation day and night. I can't go anywhere else on my own island.
¡Esclavo mentiroso! Oh, no.
That was great!
You think it's like
Absolutely. And it makes sense that I play Caliban. I mean, Mauritius is an island, we've had slavery. I'm mixed race, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I love the language shift.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
You've seen the Tempests a million times.
No, speaking in Spanish feels a bit too personal.
No, Spanish colonizer makes sense.
Yeah, it's good to try things out.
Absolutely. Plantation. Working your plantation day and night. I can't go anywhere else on my own island.
You liar! I took good care of you at first, even let you stay in my own house. Then you tried to rape my daughter.
I cut that one.
Oh, I put it back. Because, you know,
It's
I
just,
feel like...
no, I know what you mean.
You do?
Maybe.
We need a third actor.
We do?
Well, it's Miranda next.
No, I'm cutting Miranda.
What?
We can't play Prospero and Miranda at the same time.
That's why we need a third actor for Prospero. Then I can play Miranda and you can continue as Caliban.
I can't afford the third actor.
Can you play both Caliban and Prospero?
I could.
Then I can play the only female character in the play.
But you're a great Prospero.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable playing the colonizer, white man, oppressor. Miranda suits me more.
She only appears in Act 1, Scene 2 to support her dad bullying Caliban. Miranda doesn't even really add anything to the scene.
If we cut her, we're silencing her story of violence.
Well, Prospero's the only one that actually talks about it.
Miranda confirms it, doesn't she? What was the line? You have no prince of goodness, being capable of all ill.
She doesn't clearly say it.
It's not easy to speak about.
Look, we all know how enslaved men were accused of attempted rape for nothing. Right, for walking too closely behind a woman raising their eyes. Answering a question, maybe Caliban just took a step closer to Miranda to thank her for teaching him English, and then Prospero interpreted that as an act of violence.
Caliban admits the act after Prospero accuses him of it. Look, here, would it have been done, thou didst prevent me. Original text.
He accepts the role of perpetrator because no one would believe his innocence.
I don't believe that.
Think about it. He's a minority, an imprisoned man, a slave, accused of an act of violence in a system that automatically excludes him. He thinks to himself, what's the best way to survive? And he realises that fighting for his innocence is pointless in a society that constantly sees him as a threat. Has anything really changed since?
3 months ago in Bogota, a woman was protesting against sexual violence. 8 policemen surrounded her. One of them said, "Esta está buena para violar." This one is a good one to rape.
understand your concern with the only female voice being cut, I do. But can you see that perpetuating this idea that Caliban is violent will not help us rewrite our own history?
Erasing a woman's voice doesn't help either.
It's just an idea invented by Prospero to demonise Caliban and stop him from befriending Miranda.
Bingo! Miranda's oppressed too. Her voice should be heard.
She's a rich white girl.
So we care less about her rape?
Whoa! All I'm saying is we're trying to tell the story of the slaves, not of the master's daughter.
Well, I'd rather have her in it than Master Prospero.
Historically, the real rapists were the Prosperos.
Of course. But it's no longer only about who's done what. It's about the erasure, the conscious
I understand erasure. I'm not black enough to be black. I'm not white enough to be white. How do you think that happened?
Let's do the same.
That's what we'd be doing.
I mean, the rape. Let's improv it and see how an attempted rape can be interpreted. I'll play Miranda.
I don't want to do this.
You can play Caliban or Prospero.
That's not the point of this play!
This is